Look, at the end of the day, this is all Penny's fault.
More or less. I mean, yeah. Right? I mean, he composes the roster. He helps build the culture.
And is he going to hold himself accountable, and is he going to figure out a way to fix it?
It's a good question.
You got, 6 weeks left in the season for Selection Sunday? 5 or 6 weeks? I can't pull up my calendar. I don't know how to work.
It sounds right.
Freaking MacBook.
Because we've sat here and we've talked for about 30 minutes in that first segment, and we've discussed a lot about the players, right? Like about what they're doing on the court and things like that. And yet, when you hear Penny talk in any media availability in the last 15 days, it's been about culture, team chemistry. It's been about buy-in, the team liking each other, the very basic things of being a team.
This is not a good college basketball team.
And
right now.
And that's my issue. Like, we can sit here and we can blame the players on those things, but Penny is the leader of, like, it. He says it falls on him, right? This has been a common theme throughout his entire career at Memphis.
Sure.
Is chemistry issues, whether it's been with 5 freshmen, whether it's been with a healthy mix of freshmen and veteran, or whether it's been a team full of veterans. And like I said in the break, the only team that we didn't ever hear anything about this on was last year's team, when it was 2 dudes and a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
2 dudes, 2 main guys, and a bunch of role guys.
Yeah.
That bought in and played their roles great.
That knew their role, because they know. They know, man, I'm not Kendrick Davis. I'm not DeAndre Williams. The only way I'm going to eat is if I
do what I'm
being asked to do. And Kendrick Davis is a professional point guard who we can clearly tell is that guy. And I'm sitting here and I'm going, yes, we can sit here and talk about the players. We can sit here and blame them. But this isn't a scheme thing to me. This is a culture, chemistry, the very things that Penny is talking about, and that is on him.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt. We said it going into the year. This is absolutely by far and large the most talented team that he's had. But I guess the 21 team would give this team a run for its money, but I would say this is the worst team that he has had.
And just for clarification, the most talented roster, but the worst team.
Yeah.
Like, as a cohesive unit. They do not play well together.
It is a basketball team.
Yeah, they do not play well together.
For the last 3 games, for the last 6 games, they haven't played well together.
I was just
They
saying.
haven't played well together since December 22nd.
Like,
That's almost 6 weeks ago.
It definitely seems like it's been on the downhill. Even some of those games in the 10 game streak, I mean, they were getting kind of
and like we said in the first half, like, he has come out and said that dudes were pissed off even among winning 10 games straight. Like, they were mad
because they didn't put up doubles.
They don't care about win. I mean, this should be the ultimate goal, is just winning the basketball game no matter what it takes.
I know, and I know that a lot of this reflects back on Penny, and he's still learning to be a college basketball coach. I get that. That's what the point you guys are making. But I think there needs to be some double responsibility. I think some of it does have to come back on Penny, but also some on the players. Arguably, I think I would take more of a 60-40 on Penny than the players, right? I mean, at the end of the day, like, sack up. You're grown men. You need to get along to get this thing going. It only benefits you for this team to work well together and win games, right? Because if your goal is the NBA, and I'll just say David Jones. I'm not saying he's the problem, nothing like that. I'm just using him as an example. If you're David Jones and you get into these pre-NBA meetings and it's like, hey, man, your team was trash. You guys could not play well together. What's going on? Yeah, but I put up 20 points on average through 9 or 10 games. It's like, yeah, but the team wasn't good. Like, yeah, but I put up 20 points. Yeah, I was fine. I think if you put me around better players, then I could only be better. And like that kind of conversation is not going to get you anywhere. Now, obviously, that's not something he would say, but that is a question I think that could easily come up.
There's a lot of eyes in that discussion there, Teej.